Hey, welcome guys back to the Musings of Maverick channel. It's Maverick here, and today we are watching Yakusoku no Neverland Season 2, otherwise known as the Promised Neverland. So, I have been looking forward to this for a long time now. So, some of my old subscribers will probably remember that this was, one of the earlier series that I did on my channel. I started out, basically at the end of 2018. So this was one of the first seasons where I watched like complete anime through on my channel. Yakusoku no Neverland was one which I actually did not know anything about for the original work. I knew that it was highly regarded, went into it completely blind, absolutely loved it. I love how it really builds this sort of dark atmosphere here. Now the plot twist is one thing, right? But not only the plot twist itself, but also the way that they build up the atmosphere, and then the also battle of wits, the sort of mind games that the characters themselves did, in between Norman and Emma and Ray, and then of course against all the other characters as well, the caretakers. Forgot quite what they were called again, and then obviously to look at the world building, like what kind of world is this where these monsters are roaming the lands, setting up farms for the children, etc., right? So really loved it. After the series ended, I actually went to read the manga, but then I refrained myself from reading further because I knew there was going to be a season 2 coming out, and I wanted to look at it blind as well, because otherwise, for a series, especially for a series like this, it wouldn't be too much fun, right? So really looking forward to this. I assume that we're going to pick up right after season 1, where the kids escape from the farm, Ray and Emma and the others, and so on and so forth. Norman, for better or worse, might be dead, although I'm still not entirely convinced of that part, to be honest. So we'll see about that within this season. In any case, I think that's pretty much it for an intro. Really looking forward to it. Let's get into the episode. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. I'm typically a person who enjoys reading the manga or reading the light novel rather than the anime, because typically I feel like due to the the restrictions of the media form, a lot of information is cut out, and that remains true for this series as well. Actually, they cut out some important information from the manga. But one thing that it does do very well in this medium is, build the atmosphere, like right now. Like, run for your lives! Oh, wait, what? Okay. No, this is certainly new. So these kinds of monsters roam the world, eh? Opening time. Ooh, nice. Some classic J-Rock here. Oh yeah, and then also the roses. Yeah, that one. It's all coming back. The visuals, the atmosphere, so good. What are they called, right? I remember it's the mamas. The mamas. Okay. Okay, walking into the light. Oh, I remember now. One of the things that I really wanted to see at the end of all this, where Emma and Ray, especially Emma, right? She was very insistent on taking all the children along with her. How are they going to survive out in the wilderness? Like, let's not even consider the monsters right now. How are they going to get food and water and shelter, places to sleep? Like, how's that going to work? And are there actually like resistant groups of humans outside of the farm as well? Huh. These really don't seem like the Earth that we know. If you guys get injured here, it's going to be almost a death sentence. It looks like the compass doesn't work either. Yeah. Keep your voice down, girl. Her ear. I absolutely love the entire, you know, the entire backstory of Ray as well. How he got out of Isabella's influence and so on and so forth. Yeah, they're also part of the leadership group now. Don't keep everything from them. Oh yeah. I almost completely forgot about this part as well. Oh, nice. A grid system. And this is definitely advanced technology. Right. I remember this now. Right. There's definitely some sort of discrepancy going on. Even though on the farm it seems that they were using, somewhat technology, maybe even a little bit more dated from our current era. Yet things like this exist, right? Really advanced technology and stuff. Human. If you need my help, come visit me. B06 first. Wow. Don't smile yet though. What are those creatures and plants? Oh. Hey, you have it? Really? Hmm. Really? Sorry, but because of the twist from the very beginning, I'm instantly suspicious of anyone and everyone in this series. So allow me to be more of a pessimist in this situation. Jellyfish? Wait, sea anemones? Jellyfish? Are these all sea creatures? It's the monster from the beginning. Yeah, it's the creature from the beginning. Nice. Sucks to be you. You'd think that a creature that, lives here would know better than to hit his head on a tree trunk. Yeah. Well, they're also part of the leadership group. A trap? Fell down, you'll never get back out? So they can use that against the demon? Alright.
人犠牲になろうとかそういうんじゃない。俺にできるから俺一人でいいんだ。俺とお前鬼ごっこ強いのどっちだ？レイだろ。俺に任せろ。ギルダたちと合流して風下へ走れ。いいな。
Hey, you big dumbass! What the fuck? Oh, it's the actual demons.
こいつ食っていません。人間の匂いがしない。そこにいるんだろう。出ておいで。危なかったね。無事でよかった。
Oh, what is he gonna do?
大丈夫。化け物は退治した。だから出ておいで。君一人かい？他の子はどうした？わかったろう。外で生きるのと不可能。さあ、お家へ帰ろう。引きずり出しますか？いやいい、下がってよ。
遅かったな。みんな死んじまったよ。
やはり81194特上だ。捕らえろ。
何？今の音。
What did he write there? I don't.
大丈夫みたい。ねえ、レイ遅くない？何かあったのかな？
何かって。
エマ、ハウスからの追って。
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna be able to outrun them. And does Emma, is she not feeling well or something? Due to blood loss or something? Yeah, she collapsed. Blood loss, fatigue, or something like that. Oh, infection. Oh. I don't think she's a human though. Probably the one from the key visual? Oh, cutting ahead. But he just wants to get away from the rest of them, actually. Hmm? What? Oh. Holy sh. Boom. What? I don't think that looked human either though.
ならば目で探せ。足跡でも何でもあるだろう。それでも見つからぬなら他の子供を探せ。 死んだはおそらく嘘。まだ何人かは生きている。
I'm guessing the others are also here as well. Yeah.
エマエマエマエマエマあれレイレイだレイがいるよかった無事戻ってきたよかったああエマも無事でよかったなるほど助けられたそれぞれ違う場所で頭巾の男と頭巾の少女毛布に水助けを呼べる鈴そもそも拘束もされていない敵だと考えるには目的が見えないなねえミネルヴァさんだったりしないかな
Might be.
たとえ本人じゃなくてもその仲間の可能性も来る
I actually think it's Gilda and the others. Oh no, it's them.
よかった薬草がちゃんと効いたのねでも無理は禁物また倒れたら大変よよく逃げてきたわねあの農園からここにいれば安全よみんなは私と一緒にいた向こうにいるわちょうど食事の支度ができたの行きましょう
俺を助けてくれた頭巾の男もあんたの仲間なのか
ソンジュのこと
Sonju.
彼も向こうにいるわミネルヴァさんじゃないのミネルヴァ知らないウィリアム・ミネルヴァさあそう
なぜ鬼が人間を助けたんだ
どういう
And this is Sonju? Yeah.
鬼なんだよなあんたもあの男も教えてくれよなあ鬼さんよ
I mean, all right, and then they gotta end it here. All right. Okay, so since this is the first episode, I want to take a look at the ending. Okay. And it is the girl and the guy. I mean, the fact that they have an ending here probably already tells us that at the very least they can be trusted for now. Oh. Eve were the ones who wrote this song. Yeah, I dig this. I dig this. Nice. Alright, I'll see you guys after this. Well, that was the return of Yakusoku no Neverland, and it absolutely picked up right where it left off, right? Again, with the pacing, the atmosphere building, the tension, and all that. I really love it. I actually wasn't expecting them to encounter another helper, if you will, this early on, right? I was actually looking forward to seeing them find a way to survive on their own out in the wilderness for a bit, which actually potentially could still happen, right? Because these two are obviously demons. I believe the girl is named Muchika, looking at the credit scene and whatnot, so Muchika and Sonju. Even though it seems, especially with the ending of this and all that, I don't think they are quite enemies of Rei and Emma and all the others. But at the same time, I would not be surprised if the children did not trust the two demons at all, which is, understandable, right? So I'm not really convinced that they will be joining on the journey to find this William Maneva or something of that sort. But actually, what I was thinking in the first place was that this William dude, this Maneva dude, might actually be a demon as well, right? And it can either be a sort of resistance faction of the humans, right? Or it could be like a sort of outcast faction of the demons, as these two might be. Maybe not necessarily approving of what the general demon society is doing, and then doing their own thing. Or maybe they just, they're just social outcasts, right? Maybe they just met each other and they're traveling the world and they don't really give two shits about anything else, but they just do what they want to do. That's also a possibility. We'll learn more in the next episode. But the thing is, though, I don't really think that these two will be joining them on the adventure. I mean, I could be wrong, maybe not, but I was really looking forward to seeing them, sort of like the first half of this episode, where the children, and Rei and Emma, and of course Gilda and Dawn, right, these more, the more mature ones out of the group, and watching them, how they lead the children, how they manage to get through the situations, how do they find food, how do they find water, maybe... there was actually a lot of times when I was like, dude, you guys are being too loud, and especially nighttime. You really shouldn't be traveling at night with lamps swinging around. You're making such a big target out of yourself, right? All that sorts of things. But that could still potentially come up in the future, so I'm going to hold my thoughts on that for now. But the little parts that we did see, that was great, right? I especially love that, it's not only Rei and it's not only Emma, but Gilda and Dawn are also pulling their weight as well. We already established at the end of the first season that, this is not just a two-person show, right? It's not only Rei and Emma. You can trust the other more adult children as well, and they are more than perfectly capable of helping out and being key allies in risky situations and whatnot. So watching them organize all the kids, taking them to run, and so on and so forth, that was great. Now, we obviously have a goal in hand, right, to go to the coordinates of where William Maneva supposedly is. Now, there is one caveat, one problem with this, though. We saw Rei actually scribbling it out on the tree before, because he wanted to leave a message to Emma and the others, right? To tell them, hey, pursuers are coming, just go on without me, so on and so forth. Now, with that being said, could that potentially be used against them, right? Because otherwise, I don't really think they would be showing us this scene, showing us Rei doing this anyways. I feel like probably the demons are going to go back, they're going to see that. They might not necessarily know what those coordinates mean, right? Potentially those coordinates or something devised by William Maneva himself, and it's not actually a general purpose sort of map and grid system, right? But they'll at least know that, hey, there is a specific goal, a specific area that they are traveling towards, and potentially they could be able to get some clues here and there, and then make how should I say it? Cut them off from reaching the destination, right? I feel like that's probably what's going to happen in the future. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a need to specifically zoom in on Rei leaving that message there on the tree. So yeah, and in any case, I think that's pretty much all we can say for this first episode. There's not really too much else to talk about. we still need to understand the entire situation between Ujika and Sonju. This will probably allow us to learn a lot more about this world as well. There are a few interesting observations of this world, I can say, right? Although I think I mentioned this already back in season 1, but I'll mention again. One thing is the sort of technological difference, and the sort of, how can I put it? The sort of inconsistency here, right? So back on the farm, everything was like late, or like 1800s technology, right? 19th century, early 19th century, late 19th century, maybe possibly early 20th century. But so they were using like these oil lamps and whatnot. They were using still normal fireplaces to cook food, and so on and so forth, right? And yet we can clearly see, right, from that little pen and whatnot, they even had technology, the world at large had technology such that, this is even more futuristic than us in our current world, right? So that gives us a little clue about the world and how, this is probably far into the future compared to our time right now, and compared to whatever time that the children believe they are in, right? So that's one thing. The second thing is, I kind of forgot whether I mentioned this before or not, but the designs of the creatures in this world certainly remind me a lot of deep sea creatures. Now, I don't know whether this is just a general inspiration for how they look or whatnot, or is there a deeper meaning to this, right? What I'm talking about is, say for instance, a jellyfish, right? And not only just jellyfish, but the ones that actually glow, the little flying insects slash fish that were around and them glowing as well, and so on and so forth. They seem very deep sea inspired in a way, right? Their designs and whatnot, or at least, oceanic inspired types of designs. So I do wonder if that's actually something to take note of as well. Indeed, there were actually some scenes. If you look at it, you could almost believe that Emma and Ray and the others were actually walking on the seafloor or whatnot, and there were a bunch of fish swimming by. It almost gave off that kind of feel. Now, I don't know whether that's just an artistic decision or not, or is there a deeper meaning to it, but I think, it's something to point out nonetheless. So anyways, that's it for the first episode of Yakusoku no Neverland. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys next week as well. Hopefully on time. I do apologize for uploading this episode a little bit late. It was supposed to be up I believe yesterday. In any case, I had some stuff to do, but next week's should be on time. So look forward to that. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.